got some rival filming going on at the minute. They do have a few more lights in this though. We're here today to explore Manchester's gay village, somewhere I haven't been in quite a while, so it's been nice to have a little look back at that. So I've always found the village to be very welcoming, especially as somebody who doesn't drink. So going on like a night out or a party or anything like that can be a little bit more daunting in that sense. But every time I've been here, it's just felt super like comforting. It's felt very welcoming. You see people of all backgrounds. It's super important to have somewhere like that within a community. Growing up, there wasn't really a lot of positive queer representation, especially within like Americanized TV wrestling. To join a training school myself definitely felt very daunting in the sense of I really felt like I had to prove myself a little bit more. Just that I was in wrestling for the right reasons. I feel very lucky to have a strong community around me as far as LGBTQ plus wrestlers go. Very close friends with Visage, Shea Monet, the Ultra X champion at time of recording. Of course you have people like Tony Wright, Sky Smithson, of course Effie, who is probably the most widely known wrestler within the community right now, especially over in the States and on an independent level. So everybody within the village as well, very politically minded. You know, it was the people of Manchester, the kind of activists at the time who really started breaking down the wall of the anti-LGBT legislation. It's also somewhere that's kind of taken on a life of its own in pop culture as well, formerly the set of Queer as Folk too. It's somewhere that really brings together all of the good in people. I think just as important as it is to have positive representation from within the community, being in an environment now, especially within wrestling in the UK, where you can really be yourself and you do have a lot of true allies on your side, is so important. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm one half of Act 2, my tag team partner Jack Knudsen, he's my best friend in and out of the ring, and is someone who has been nothing but supportive on my journey, along with all of my friends really. I have a very good group of people around me who don't have to see me as a token. They don't have to it's not Benjamin Harland, the gay wrestler, you know. So my tag partner Jack Knudsen isn't a member of the community, but is a very strong ally. We had the opportunity to go and wrestle as a part of Copenhagen Pride in Denmark last year, and it was an unreal experience, but obviously introduced him to a lot of aspects of LGBTQ culture that he may not have known about previously, and one of the wrestlers at the show invited everybody out afterwards, and we figured, like, we don't know when we're next going to be in Denmark, it's very cool, so let's go there. And we're waiting in the queue, and he's telling us about like how cool the venue is and all these people and the DJs, and he drops that there's a dark room in this in this building, and ever the inquisitor Jack Knudsen decides to ask, "Oh, what's a dark room?" And I'm thinking, oh goodness. I wanted him to get the answer from somebody else, so he did get explained what a dark room was to him. Eventually we end up going into the club, and you know, it's very hazy. Can't really see the music's blasting. We're essentially getting given a tour by the gent we wrestled that day, and he goes, come on, I'll show you the dark room. And again, Jack Knudsen very enthusiastically, to his detriment, decides to head into the dark room. Luckily for him, it was empty, but he had the fright of his life finding a set of shackles on the wall, and I think that might be his last darkroom experience. I feel like, especially now, with so much news and kind of, I don't want to say fear-mongering, but it really does feel like the right word. I truly believe, from being able to speak on a professional wrestling standpoint, there's really never been a better time to stay true to who you are. And there are places, if you do feel stuck or you're struggling, that do help with that. One local to here, the LGBTQ Foundation of Manchester, they do provide counselling sessions. Along with that, should you need it, there is safe and discreet sexual health testing. And it's also somewhere where you can meet other like-minded people as well. If you find yourself in an area or within a community that you may feel a little ostracised and alone, just know that there are people out there for you. And whether you clicked on this video to see a wrestler talk about wrestling, or you are a part of the LGBTQ community and you're just trying to expand your reach, just know that there are people out there for you, and there are services that these people can provide to make you really feel how you should feel, which is very true to yourself. If you want to see more professional wrestlers doing unprofessional wrestling things, you can subscribe, maybe around down here. And if you want to see Ian Skinner try and be famous, you can click right about there.